Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Wednesday. Appreciate you being here. Today is starting off weird. I've done an Instacart, $26 for 3 shops, 3 deliveries. Yeah, I think I'm done in Dothan today, which may come to a surprise. I know I'm on the path to 100% AR on DoorDash, and I'm trying to get there. But if I don't do any today, I've still got to average 8.5 a day for the days that I do work. I've got tomorrow, I've got Monday through Thursday next week, and then I've got the last 3 days of the month. So, we'll be able to get that done, I'm sure. But today, I got offered my first Curri delivery. Now, I've been on Curri over a year, and I've just never taken an offer, and they haven't deactivated me. So, I got sent an offer to go to Panama City, Florida, which is, I think, about 72 miles or so, 75 miles from Dothan. I'm going to take it to Havana, Florida, which is a big circle right back to my house. It just worked out perfect. It's going to take about 5 hours altogether driving from Dothan back to my home. So technically the job itself is going to take probably 3.5 to 4 hours. So that travel time and mileage from Panama City, from Dothan to Panama City to Havana, is about 170, 180 miles. So it's coming out about $1 a mile because the offer was about $175. So it said that it would fit in my 2015 Hyundai Veloster. That's exactly what it said. So we're going to hold them to it, hopefully. I don't think they would send it to me if it wouldn't fit. Sure beats sitting in a parking lot getting frustrated, running gas anyway, So I'm just going to take a chance with it, do my first Curri, and hopefully they'll send me more, being that I do this one. I don't think I get many from them because, I've been on the platform a year and I've never done an offer. The payout says that they pay out the next day, 10 a.m. Pacific time. So that's another reason that I took it. I didn't want to take it and then be out an entire day waiting on a payment like next week to come in or something. Some of these apps pay every 2 weeks or every week at a certain date. So I'm glad to see that. So with that $175 and the 26 I made, should be a 201 when we finish the day today. And as I go back through Bainbridge, Georgia, if DoorDash is red, I'll probably do some DoorDash in that area because I know that area very well. I used to live there. It's been a long ride, guys. I've already made it almost to Havana, so I'm about to drop this off. The house I'm going to has a log box, so I think it's like a new home because I'm bringing like a gigantic mirror, probably a bathroom mirror. Also several accessories. So my car is not incredibly full of stuff, but the mirror takes up a lot of space and you definitely don't want to set anything on top of it. Luckily my seats, go down, so I was able to lay it in there pretty nicely. Wish I would have known ahead of time that I had a mirror. I would have probably brought a blanket. But then again, I went to Dothan and not expecting to get an offer in Panama City, Florida to deliver. So you never know what you're going to get with these apps. I'm so glad to finally do a Curri. I've always wanted to do one to maybe possibly, get more offers or something. Because I get some, but they're just like not close to me, and they require vans sometimes. The ones I've seen a couple that require vans, so they don't get sent to me, but they're available. So I don't have a van. There's only one thing that went wrong at that drop off, and it was on a place called Lakeview Drive, but there was like nothing but trees. You couldn't see a lake. I don't even think there's a lake near there. It's weird. But they gave me it was a lockbox, and they gave me the wrong code. It was off by 1 digit. I had to go through a Curri, and then Curri had to give me the person's number, and then blah, blah, blah. The number actually ended up being on the invoice. I didn't know. I didn't know who to call, to be honest with you. Anyway, got that taken care of. Everything's inside the house. Logged back up, and I'm on the way back. Curri's already sent me a notification that the money's on the way. So I don't technically have to wait. I did an instant payout. I didn't see if they charged for that or not. I did instant payout, and it said money's on the way. It hasn't processed my bank yet, but I had to change my bank, my debit card information. That's how long ago it's been since I updated that information. It declined it initially, and I'm like, it's an old card. So anyway, I'm back in Bainbridge, Georgia. I'm going to see if DoorDash is red here. It was red in Tallahassee. You can see here. I also got this notification to reset my acceptance rate. It says you have to be in a qualified area, and I think maybe I got that notification only because I was in the Tallahassee area. Tallahassee area is growing so much. It's all the way up to Havana. I'm the blue dot, and I could get an offer anywhere in that entire area, so I did not dare dash now because I could end up having to go to Tallahassee, and I don't want to go to Tallahassee. I think they'd send you that far, but it is the zone, so they probably could. Bainbridge is red. We'll do some work over here. I'll turn on Grubhub because I think I can get offers over here too. Turn on Instacart. I don't think that's in Bainbridge, and I know Uber Eats is not in Bainbridge, so very limited over here. I'll check out Roadie because they do a lot of Walmarts over here. And if none of that works, just go home. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3:20 my time, so it didn't take long to do that. Just like I said, about 4 hours, maybe a little less. $175. And for those of you going wear and tear, gas and all that, the gas was mileage-wise 68% of my gas, although that was from Dothan. So yeah, about 68% of my gas was spent on this trip. So that's about $30. So, you know, take that out, and it still made $145. And, you know, wear and tear, you're gonna have wear and tear regardless. I mean, I've got wear and tear probably on my engine just sitting there in the Publix parking lot with my car on, just waiting for an offer. So either way, it doesn't really matter in my opinion. Plus, it beats sitting in a car, being driven crazy, waiting on orders. And it's one order, took up most of the day, and I can probably go home early unless I got stuff I can do in Bainbridge. Really hope I do, because I'd really like to do some more DoorDash. Guys, everything's been in my car today. Haven't got any footage of anything outside of my car. Kind of typical, right? For the day with you guys, I did one Curri delivery for $175.18. Obviously a lot of miles, well worth it. All highway miles. Took, I think, 4 hours. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at it to dial it down, but I know it's in that area. It's 3 deliveries on Instacart, one batch for $29.25. Earlier I told you guys I think it was $23. Order number C, the last one I dropped off to, it actually tipped nothing, and he actually put $6 on there, so it went up to $29. I drove 190 miles today, 190.2. Yeah, that's very high, trust me. It's going to kill the dollars to mile ratio, I know that, but I'm not worried about that, because if you follow my channel, I'm in the $2-3 range every week for dollars per mile. So having 1 week that way and being able to not sit in my car all day and, you know, gripe and complain because I'm not getting orders, have anxiety or whatever the feeling is I get when I'm not getting orders. I get mad when I punch the steering wheel because I'm not seeing any batches. And I wasn't on DoorDash at all, so it was beneficial for me to take that offer and go with it. Funny thing is I had Curri uninstalled. I got a text message from Curri, and that's where I went and installed the app and accepted the order. And it put me as a backup driver, and I guess the initial driver backed out, so I became the driver for it. Curri is pretty easy, very cut and dry. I put in to receive my payment. You know, with all these other ones, it's pretty instant. Curri's no different. To get my money from Curri, how much do you think it cost me to have my money transferred to my bank? $0. They didn't charge me anything. That is amazing. You got DoorDash with the $1.99. You got Instacart with the 49 cents, I think it is, and then you got the other ones with 50 cents. And then you got Roadie with $1.99 as well. $0. That was my money. They gave me my money. That's it. I thought it was amazing. So anyway, very impressed with Curri so far. Customer service was spot on. Those guys were super nice and handled the problem that I had quick. So let's go over the numbers for the week. I worked Monday through Wednesday so far. I made $529.69. I've got an estimated mileage deduction of $208.56. I've had 39 deliveries. I've worked 22.2 hours. I've had 1.8 trips per hour, and I'm averaging $1.59 dollars to mile ratio. And actually brought me up on the dollars per hour. I'm at $23.90 per hour now, and I've driven 333 miles. Not going to complain about that. The dollars to mile ratio is low, but you know, we've got tomorrow. There's a chance I could get it up to 175. I'm not on a dash tomorrow with DoorDash, so I'll probably be doing Instacart. Uber Eats will be turned on. Grubhub will be on. Curri will be on. I'm going to have that on every day now. So, I mean, if I get some DoorDash tomorrow, I hope I do, actually, because like I said, I need to make at least 8.5 deliveries per day. So, until the end of the month to reach 100 deliveries. It's doable because Monday and Tuesday of next week I'm already scheduled for, you know, a whole day. So I was able to get 17 on Tuesday. So I don't see where that's going to be a problem. If you're taking every order, you guys should know as well as I do, orders are going to come in. They might not be what you want, but they're going to come in. You're going to be able to do 3-4 an hour. depending on, you know, how far it is. Obviously, if you get a 250 for 16 miles, it's going to screw you over. God, I hope we don't get one of those. And I know some of you guys think I'm crazy for doing this, but I have my reasons, and I've already discussed it. But if you're new today watching and you've never seen me before, or either you missed a couple of videos, I'm doing a dash to 100% AR. Plan is to see if I end the month with 100% AR or be top dasher next month. Will I see better orders because I ended the month with 100% acceptance rate? Let me tell you where this theory comes from. It comes from Robert Reese, and it comes from Sin Cities. And I don't know who got it from. I think Robert Reese talked about it first, and then Sin City has followed with that. I'm not going to get in between that. That's just my understanding. I've watched Robert Reese, and I'm pretty sure he's the one saying he started this whole philosophy. But like I say, I'm not getting in between that. I don't care who started it. I don't care about that. I saw Sin City on live stream with Pedro, and the things Sin City said made sense to me and were interesting. So I want to try it out myself. Will it work in my market? I have no idea. He's in Vegas. So I don't know. I'm going to try it out in my market. You don't know until you try something, right? Okay. So that's what I'm doing. I know last month I finished at 13% acceptance rate, and you know, because I'm taking every order now, even when I get above 80%, doesn't mean I'm going to get good offers, because according to him, it reflects on last month. Last month I was 13% acceptance rate, so that's all that matters to them. So if I start out at 100%, we're going to see what happens. Will I get bad offers? Yeah, he says he gets bad offers. He actually, in that video, I think he had a 13% or 18% acceptance rate at that moment. You can cherry pick after the fact, and that's what he does. And then they run it back up again, and you know, so we'll see how it goes. I've been a top dasher twice since I've been with DoorDash. My first month, and sometime in I think the first part of this year I tried it, or maybe last year, I can't remember. But anyway, didn't really see a difference. But the highest I've ever finished is, I will say, the first month I ever did top dasher, which was the first month I started DoorDash, I did see pretty good damn orders, and I finished that month pretty close to 100 because I was new. Second time I tried it, I think I just barely got over 70. And it didn't really matter to me. I didn't see any change. I didn't see any big orders or nothing. I will say, when I was top dasher both of those times, I did see my fair share of catering orders. Chick-fil-A, Panda Express. Those were pretty frequent. I did see one or two from Panera, but that was back when I really thought Panera was taking the tip. I don't know if they do that or not. I'm not going to put that out there. But I do have a video that has probably the most views that I've ever done, when I took a 250 order that was like $200-300 worth of food from Panera, and I got no tip at all. And it was just an experiment. It was between the 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock hour, which is pretty dead in my market. And I was bored. And I thought it would make a good video, and it did. You know, those people preaching to you, you know, you're part of the problem for taking a 250 order. I don't see it as a problem. I think DoorDash is the problem in that facet, because they could increase the base pay. $5 sounds good to me. Zach Drives Fast has a video about that. You should go watch that. Somebody teach me how to pin these videos, like the video that shows up right here, you know, saying, if you want to do this, you can go watch this video. I don't have a damn clue how to do that, okay? So he needs to help me out, you know. All right, we're at the end of the video. Again, I'm not promoting you to go watch another video of mine. One, because I don't know how to do it, and two, I've always been promoting, I started this the other day, I've started promoting other channels. So if you enjoyed this content and want content kind of like it, and the person live streams, you need to go see Music City Gig Hustler. I think you'll enjoy his content. Him and his wife do it together, and they're funny to me. And he's got a good group of people following him. His channel's grown quite a bit since the last time I watched him. I think he's around the 350 mark now on subs. Could be wrong, but I think that's what I remember seeing. When I first started promoting him, I think he had less than 50. I really enjoy the guy. Funny. His wife, I think, or girlfriend, I'm not sure. I don't get into too many people's lives like that, so I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his wife. I'm assuming this is his wife, but I'm not sure. Anyway, go check them out. They're hilarious. I love them to death. And I got to just go up north a little bit into the in like middle Alabama, meet them, get them to meet me halfway or something. I'd like to hang out with them one day, maybe just go to a place, grab a bite to eat, maybe dash a little bit, or even just go to them. I just go to them and check out Tennessee. But anyway, that's something I'd like to do in the future, is meet some of the people that follow me, meet some of the content creators. I would really enjoy that. I think it would be great just to get together and hang out. So, but that's on down the road. Anyway, pick your pink. I hadn't forgot about you. Still need to meet you. All right, yeah, have a good one. We'll see you next time.